Hola, hello, I am Pepe the King Prono Guy.
Oh, that's so f***ing cool. And that's how we completely destroy a power board on a Leader 120. Nice.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the P606 Turnigy LiPO LiPE charger. Now I got this in December and probably should have done a review back then, but this gives me actually a great opportunity to talk about return policies at some of these places that are actually really good. So this particular item, like I said, I got in December. Recently it stopped working and had a power error. So I just got online, set up a ticket with Hobby King, and very quickly, you know, they replied back to me within probably an hour. They said, hey, you know, go ahead and take us a picture of your issue. So I took a picture of the error and sent that in, and within probably another 3 or 4 hours, I had a ticket set up and they were sending me a new one. So now we can take a look at the new one I got and we can explain more about it. Now, granted, yes, I had an error and oh boy, you know, reviewing something that was bad. Now, everything about this charger I loved. It comes with the power cables. It comes with a balance board, which is awesome. Comes with a little adapter, so if you need to run it in the field on your car battery or something, you can. And of course, it comes with our parallel charging cable to go in it. So the charger itself is actually super nice. I'll show you here in a minute. We'll put one on there and take a look at what it is, but just take it out of the bag here, take a look at her. So, you know, one of the things about it I really liked is its small footprint. Now, my desk being, you know, small, I have a small area to work in. I don't have a big, you know, area. This little guy runs us about 6 inches by 5 inches. So it's not going to take up much space. And in my case, you know, when I'm doing reviews, I can use the space. As you can see here, I've got, this is all of it going on. This whole office probably should be my hobby area. Now I use a bat box for my main charging when I'm gonna go out and I want 6 or 8 batteries with me. But when I'm doing reviews and things like that, or if I want to just, you know, go out for a quick fly and I want to take a battery off of, you know, 3.4 and put it up, you know, 3.4 if it's a one cell, but you know, whatever it may be, I'll charge it up and be able to take that one battery out without dealing with moving things and getting into the big bat box and stuff like that. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to plug this guy in. I got to fumble around a little bit in the bottom. So it's showing us our battery. It's showing us a few other things while nothing's plugged in, but take our balance board, we plug in our wiring to it. Side doesn't want to fit there. Make sure everything's cool. Plug her back in. Everything's good. Then on the front side here is where the balance board plugs in to the 6S lead. Get that snapped in nice and firm. And we never have to take that out again. So now we have all the options to do multiple batteries at the same time, and it can handle any combination that you want in there. So, and I've had no problem putting different charge rates on it. So let's just take something here. Let's take a little 4S. You know, what I also like about this balance board, I don't know if you've seen some of the others, they like require you to plug in your XT30, and maybe you have an XT60 or a JST and you don't want to fumble with a bunch more wires and plug that in. This is just working straight off your balance lead. So plug that in. Each part of the balance board is labeled. It's going to automatically read what we've got, so it's already a pretty full battery. It's going to look at it, and then it's going to balance it up to its max for you. You don't have to pay attention to that, then it'll shut off. So we also have options here to change our amperage, so how many amps it's running at 3. You know, a lot of people, we also can see here what each individual cell is holding. You can see how many mods putting in, and again the amps. This is by default on 3. And if you believe in the charging at 1-to-1, meaning if you have a 1.3 battery or a 1300, you would set that to 1.3. This is an 850, so I will set it to, you could do 8 or 9. If you want to be safe, you can do 8. But in this particular case, I'll set it down to where we have 8, and then we'll take a look at what we got. There's 8. And then it's going to lock that number in. As you can see, I'll come along here and try to readjust, and it's not going to let me readjust unless I unplug and start over. So, and that sticks, so you're going to want to, if you switch to a 1300, you're going to make sure you change that amperage to whatever you're doing. And you'll note, I can smash on the LiPO LiPE button to switch battery types, and it's not going to let me do that and create a problem while I'm charging. So that's great as well. So as I said, I love this thing. It's small, it's easy. I can, do them 1, 2, 3 at a time if I'm just running some packs out. It does only go to, I believe, 2, it does 1S, but it doesn't do your smaller, like, tiny whoop batteries, those itty bitty connectors. It doesn't have that on it. And we also don't do high voltage on this thing. But we can talk about now about the return policy. So it broke, like I said, I got on there, I got it fixed. Now to do that at Hobby King, you just go back to your order, and once you go back to your order, you will see something that says make a claim. And once you do that, it says actually submit a claim. You submit a claim on what your problem is, and they will get back to you, and your problem will get solved. Now, again, the site runs on giveaways that involve using sometimes affiliate dollars. Now, Hobby King doesn't offer an affiliate program. The most they do is they link you to somebody if you recommend them to Hobby King. I highly recommend Hobby King. Yes, you're going to pay shipping with Hobby King because it's one of their warehouses here in the States, and I believe the company's actually in the States, but they do have a Chinese warehouse. But most everything I get seems to come from the U.S. besides a few things, and it'll specifically tell you if it's coming from China. But you're going to pay a little shipping there, but you're not going to wait 30 days. I put this claim in, and I've got my solution here after going through the claim and stuff with them in a week or less. Most of the things I ordered the 9 Plus through them because it's a steal at under $200 during that warehouse sale I had a video up for, and it was here in days. So I bought a lot of things from there, and it's here very quickly. But like I said, if you do that, if you don't have this only works if you don't have a Hobby King account already. But if you do look at Hobby King and you want to purchase something, look here in the description of this video and click the link, and it'll just have you create your subscription that will link here to the channel. And what it is it doesn't work in dollars, so I'm not going to make money off of this. What it does is it accumulates points on their site in order for us to get something to turn around here and review and give away. So if you could do that, that'd be great. If you don't want to do that, that's fine as well. It's just with Adpocalypse here on Facebook, on YouTube. The little man can't make any money on advertising, and of course those advertising dollars, help buy things again for the giveaways and stuff. But you have to have 1,000 subscribers and some 4,000 hours of view time in a year in order to even be able to get any ad revenue. So that is out as far as this channel goes. So everything I'm buying or any of the links you might click in the description below when you're doing purchases at Hobby King or at Banggood or GearBest accumulate points as well that turn into being able to get something for those points on the site to turn around and review and give away. So If you ever wondered why that's down there, that's why that's down there. I don't have a Patreon account or anything like that I'm seeking cash money from. I'm not trying to buy a new house with your money. I'm not trying to buy my own things with your money and hang them on the wall. I take the monies that come in through that and turn around and put them directly back into giveaway items. Not items I'm just going to show you, like this charger in use. That's mine. I paid for it. The money is only used for things that are given away, like this month or any month's giveaway. So, again, thanks for watching the channel. I know I over-explain things too much, but I want to be very much right out there in the open to y'all about those kinds of things. So, down the road, it's not, question about this guy's just making a living off of me watching his videos. Because I'm not. I have a perfectly good living. So, definitely think about this charger, because I think my opinion is that if you're counting on, especially in this hobby being electronics, if you're counting on one item like one charger, you're asking for a day of flying to get ruined. For example, my big charger doesn't do under 4S. So my 2S 500s that I need to do small things, like when I was doing the Leader 120 or the Hornet or things like that, with this charger being down and being like XT60s and JSTs, I was hosed. I couldn't charge any batteries and couldn't put out any product here to show you guys. So definitely worth having too. And this is, I think, $36. It's fairly cheap for what you can do with it. And the only recommendation I would give you that maybe had me cause my own problem is I just always left it plugged in. No batteries in it, but I just left it plugged in. And maybe that power just constantly being on the boards and making the fan run might have caused it to burn up. So now, after I'm done charging, I'm unplugging it. Other than that, everything about it is wonderful. So don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell down below, and keep our channel going. Thank you, guys.